Hello, my beautiful crafty friends. It's Laurette, the Vintage Paper Girl. Welcome to my studio and part 9? Oh, I think this is part 9. We're going to pick up right where we left off, and I'm hoping to just go ahead and download these videos together on Wednesday so that we can finish this up and move on to something else, because this has been a long project, so as you know. So hi to everyone. Hugs and kisses. Welcome to all my new subscribers. I'm really thrilled you're all here. I'm checking to make sure my camera's running because my husband's not here to set it up. So here we are going to finish these last 2 pieces, and we're just going to pick up right where we left off. I'm so happy you're all here. I love you guys. And it's important we get this done so we can finish up this folio and I give you a flip through. I will not, this would just another 12 parts if I do the traveler's notebook on here. So because I have quite a bit to do on the cover of that, because I'm not going to, it's going to be a naked journal. There will be a couple of pockets in it, but the fancy thing on this will be the cover will be hopefully really pretty. I'm hoping to make it a gorgeous, and then you'll have a pocket on that side. You're going to have all these lovely pieces. You're going to have some lace ruffles, maybe some regular ruffles, and then another pocket at the back of it. So these were some of the cutoffs that I'll probably use in here. But it's going to have a good about 15 to 17 pages. It's a nice full little traveler's notebook. So you're going to get a traveler's notebook inside of that trifold folio. So all right, let's get to work. I've got a lot to do and not a lot of time to do it in. So let's, I forgot to mark my time. So I want to be done about, which would be noon my time. I'm writing myself a note because otherwise I get lost in here. Don't you do that? You get crafting and you're in your little zone and you look up and you go, what? It can't be that late. I don't understand. Where'd the time go? I have to grab my, oh, there it is. My pieces here. Sorry, I got to get situated on this chair. I'm going to end up on the floor, which we cannot have. I don't need a broken hip at my age. I probably wouldn't have one, but shoot, I don't want to take a chance, right? All right, so first thing I want to do, this is inspired by Wendy and Wendy's Journaling Adventure and Rachel Roxy Creations. Wendy did this, I think it was last year, where she took these little envelopes and put them on a tag. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. And then Rachel, she took a piece of cellophane or, acetate, and she wrapped book page all around it and left it open at the top and then put it on a tag. So this is going to be my version of it, which is similar to theirs. And what I do want to do is I want to seal this up, but I don't want to accidentally seal the card in there. That would be bad. So it's a pretty little lady. I want to close the back here. So where are those cutoffs I just had? I want to close it with something. Let's see, what do I have here? Do we want to make this a journaling space? Because this is right here, can be journaled on. But maybe I might want to use the lighter. Oh, I don't like that color with that. I like that, but then you couldn't journal on it. So I'm thinking it's going to have to be... I was going to put a pocket back here. I had it all cut out, but then you can't write on it. So it doesn't leave you anywhere to journal on this. So, I mean, we don't have to. This is really just a pretty piece. It's just something we're playing with. I could seal it up with some coffee dyed paper. That's why I have all the pieces here, is to make sure, I have what I need for this. I'm going back and forth on that, guys, because I love the idea of a pocket that you can put another card in, but I do feel like, sorry, I'm trying to put stuff together so I don't lose it. I'm not crazy about seeing the back side of the envelope, so maybe that's why I'm like thinking about this. Got to get my little pencil, and let's let's see about cutting a piece and gluing that on. Let me see if I can find my little cutter. It's buried under Big Bertha here. I needed all the space on my desk. All my cutters are off my desk. I usually have my little cutter on my desk, but not today. Let me get this lined up. All right, and then we'll take a piece off here. Boy, you really have gotten to see my thought process on how I work. Don't know if it's all that exciting, but a lot of you have mentioned you have enjoyed it. It has helped you a lot learn what we think when we're working, especially if you're new at this. Let's see if that's going to cover. A little tight. A little tight. I don't know. Look again. I know I'm working at the bottom of the screen. Sorry about that. So I'm really glad that I've helped, some of you told me I've helped you figure out, you know, giving you some inspiration for a wedding journal. Someone's doing a wedding journal. Someone I think is making one similar to me. So it's really nice that you guys really do get something out of this. I really appreciate that. Because that's what I'm here for, is to help you guys, teach you guys. Well, not teach. Well, if you, I guess it's a form of teaching when we do videos. I think it is. Mommy, one thing I know I need to do. I don't want to close this up completely. I just had this open. We know I just had it open because I'm doing it. My head's probably in camera. Sorry. I know it's low on the paper here. Boy, I am crooked today. I'm all over the mat. Good thing there's a mat there. Okay, I see something I don't like, and I don't have a dry, wet one. Hold on a minute. There we go. I'm back. I don't want that to run onto the front. So, where'd my paper go? Oh, there it is. As you know, I only have a hot second for this. All right. Decision made, right? Now, one thing I needed to do, which I haven't done, is I need to cut the top of this open, or I'm not going to be able to get my little piece back in there. I'm trying to figure out which side to cut this from. Yay, we got it. Woohoo. I'm excited. We do a little bit of... Don't want a thumb notch. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I didn't really make her... Well, I guess you can take her out. I mean, I don't know why not. She is a journaling card on the back, so... Tell me this is still going to fit in here. Oh, yeah, maybe not. Oh, boy. This needs to fit in here all the way. I mean, all the way. So I'm going to do this while it's wet. Of course, it fit before. Now it doesn't. All right. It's an easy fix. What am I doing? Oh, I know. Okay. I'm having terrible fall allergies. I've never had fall before allergies. I usually stop at the end of spring, but I've had them all summer, all fall. Shows you our immune systems are terrible from being inside too much. I think my whole world is all messed up. Today, oh, I did finish my arrangements for the cemetery. Today we have to go out there and drop those off at the 3 sites. And my father and mother-in-law were divorced, so they are not together in the cemetery. So we have 2 different spots we go to out there for them, and then my mom and dad are together. So even though he had a second wife, he was buried with my mom. Had a stepmom after my mom passed. So I want to do just a tiny bit of inking here. All right, and I think I want to add my favorite little Paris word on here, because I don't know if I'm going to decorate this up or not. I guess I'll see how I feel. Where's my... Huh, it sounds like my neighbor is working on the fence without my husband. That's not going to make him happy. I know he really wanted to work with Joe on it. They've hired Joe to do it, but my husband usually works with Joe, whether it's his project or Joe's project. They generally work together. My husband needs something to do. Don't tell him I said that. I'll get in trouble. Keep him out of my hair so I can craft. He knows I'm going to be like mega busy. All right, so maybe we'll put a little flower on it in the corner here and a couple pearls and call it a day. What do you think? I know I have to decorate this part too. And then I have a pretty little paper clip that I'll probably add some lace to, a couple charms. I think that's it for stamping. I'll put these aside to be washed later. Put those on my desk. Get them out of my hair. All right. I'm going to double check to make sure I am filming. Yeah. Oh, well, let's see. Yeah, I am. Okay. Very important to know if you are filming or whether you just wasted your whole day. No, I didn't waste my time. Flower. Oh, yes. Sorry, those migraine meds are slowing me up bad. Between that and the Benadryl, I'm a little loopy. Oh, pretty. Okay. Oh, now the garbage man is now doing the other side of the street. Oh my goodness. It's my day for that, isn't it? I don't know why I really did think it was Wednesday. That's what happens when you spend too much time in your craft room. You get extremely confused about where you are and what you're doing. So let's see if I can use some lace scraps here. I know what I'm looking for, but I may not have it here. It may be in a drawer already. I'm gonna put it away. Oh, I see some pretty vintage lace in here. And there he goes. Yay, we're done with the garbage man, I hope. Unless they miss somebody. I don't generally film on Wednesdays. I mean on Monday. But I have a huge busy week, as I told you, so you may have videos every day. Of course, you don't have to watch them, but it'd be great if you did. I have a lot of stuff I have to do. Let's see, can we do another layer here maybe? Let's see if we can get make a nice little lace cluster behind the flower. I think we can. I think I know what I'm looking for, and I don't think it's in my bucket. I think it's right. Where did I put it? Think, Laurette. Come on, think. Get your brain to work. I swear I put them right next to me. Yes, I did. I have all my little lace drawers here right to my left. I can't wait to put them away because I keep hitting them with my elbow. And yesterday, I went to push what was next to me over a little bit, and I knocked an entire box of these on the floor. It opened, and they were everywhere. And my husband and I both had to get down on our hands and knees. Well, I had to sit on the floor because I can't get on my knees, but got on the floor, and we're trying to get them before the cats figure out. Luckily, they were napping, and they didn't hear us because we were trying to get them out before Tommy found them. Well, sure enough, even though we combed that floor 4 different times, he still found a few. We did not want him swallowing them because then we'll end up with an obstruction. So we're like, every time I see one of them stop and look around, I panic because I don't want them to get a hold of that and get sick. So yeah, this is what I was looking for. See if I can add that and that. Or I have this other little piece I really like. I know I'm hearing a saw and stuff, so I'm wondering if I'm going to have to close my door. Oh dear. I know, can you guys hear that? Maybe not, because I know many times we're saying, oh, can you hear that? It's so noisy, and you guys are like, nope, didn't hear a thing. So I don't really know what you're hearing. I know if I was in my, filming in my sewing studio like I did yesterday, you would, excuse me, on Sunday, you would definitely hear that because it is right there in the back of the house, and anything that's going on in the back there. But our neighbor and us, you know, we're all retired. Most of us are retired around here. We are working on our houses and getting them all ready, you know. So we're getting older and we want them to be in good shape when we can't take care of them ourselves all the time. So we want everything up to okay, what I'll do is I'll just glue the top half of the flower, and then I'll tuck that under there and glue it that way because I'm having trouble figuring it out. Okay, I know you can hear that. You have to, because every window in the house is open. Hold on a minute. I'm going to close my door. It might make Misty cry, though, because she's at the door. Do you want to come in, babe? No? Okay, what I'll do... Be right back, guys. Sorry. I closed the door to the library, which is where the window was open. It was coming straight in here. It's distracting to me, even if you guys could hear it. Sorry about that. So sorry. I just had to do that. It was driving me crazy. Alrighty. I don't think I need any pearls there. Oh my gosh, no pearls? What? We'll see. I might decide I need something up there, but for now. Tedious part of this is, and fun for me, but tedious for you maybe, is adding all the pearls. I've gone through 2 pearl sheets doing this. Crazy, huh? Oops. Oh, so as I was saying, I got all the arrangements for the cemetery made. And so when I'm done with my videos for the day, my husband and I are going to go out and take care of that. And then I'm going to go into the backyard and take a little break from crafting, as long as my head is quiet, and do some deadheading out there. I need to do my fall deadheading. Everything's pretty. My chrysanthemums have all bloomed and they've all died. So I need to get out there and cut those down because they'll bloom again if I can get out there and get it done. So I need to get busy and do that. Now, what lace did I use before, you guys? Because I know I made... Oops. Oopsie. I know I made... Let's let this dry for a minute. Oh, goodness gracious. The tools, as you know, are piling up around me. The tools have invaded. Let me put this one in. I think this is probably dry enough to pop in here. This is the one. I wanted to see. Yeah, I did put lace on that. I was like, what did I put on that? I don't want, well, I guess it could be the same or similar. Now, what did I just, oh, there it is. All right, let's see if I have any more of that lace. I want to say it's right here. Yeah, I like that lace. It's pretty. Okay, trim it up a bit. Oh, that really cut the noise when I closed the door. That's great, because that was bugging me. I think it wasn't Joe. I think it's the neighbor getting his yard all cleaned up and ready to go so they can work in it, because they're going to make a mess out there, ripping down the old fence. And it's the full length of his backyard and half of ours. The back, it goes straight up the hill. So it's going to be a real fun job for the guys. Of course, you know I'm worried about my husband up there. I don't want him to go take a fall. I think they're going to work from the neighbor's side, because his side is going to be easier for them than our side. But I have a feeling there's going to be Greg on one side and Joe on the other, doing the hill. I'll have to get some pictures on. I need to refill this. I have used so much Fabri-Tac. I've used almost a full bottle on these projects. It's crazy, right? Oh, hold that up too high. All right. Let me... My husband might be back. I'm not sure. I hear garbage cans being moved around out front, so it might be him, or it's Patty or Joe across the street. When you're in this front room, you see and hear everything. Now, I'm looking for my very fine ribbon. Here we are. I have tons of this stuff from my mom and I making dolls for years and years. Dolls and bridal stuff. That's why I have so much stuff. It's from my mom, too. She had a huge stash for dolls. She made beautiful country dolls back in the 70s and 80s. She was very prolific and very good at what she did. And very successful crafter. She sold like crazy. Any show she went to, she literally sold out. And I mean, she would put a lot of stuff into a show. I worked every show with her. Well, even when she moved to Arizona, I still helped her. Whenever we'd go and visit, we would go help. Usually would time it to go there, and they lived in Payson, Arizona, up in the mountains there, where there are pine trees and snow in Arizona. What? So, I'm thinking. I didn't leave, I swear. I was just looking for my lace here. Where did I put it? I think I would like a piece of this on there to mimic that, just to bump it a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. Alrighty. About done with this one. We're going to move on to the next one. And that will be it. The next time you see this will be the reveal. Okay? So... it'll be a quick little reveal video, and any news I need to give you or any shares I might have. I have pretty much put myself on a no spend right now, except for I may have to buy some. I went through a lot of lace appliques. Now, lace and lace appliques are two separate things. The appliques are more like what you see on a wedding dress kind of thing. Sparkly, pretty, gorgeous. I've never had a lot of that. I don't have much of it. I have bits and pieces I bought from Claudia and a couple of other shops, but I don't really have a lot left from my bridal days. So I'm going to have to do some investing in that. So I'm kind of hanging on to my money. I'm thinking about starting a Coffee With Me account for those of you who want to support my endeavors so I can keep crafting, because I am retired and we don't have an income any longer. It's just my husband and I, you know, so... we're not working. This is my work. So I may need to start, or a Patreon account, something like that. I may need to start something like that so I can keep crafting and doing as many videos as I'm doing. So I'm looking for, oh, this. Otherwise, I'm not sure you'll know it's a pocket. You know, one thing I don't want to do is accidentally punch the card. Uh-oh. I think the glue was still wet when I put that in there. Oopsie. Oopsie. Let's just get a tiny little... I'm working down at the bottom of the screen again, aren't I? Oh, it's my biggest fight with myself, is working in front of myself, especially when I work a lot by myself and I'm not doing it on video. I get used to doing it there, and then when I come back onto video, I forget that I have to do it elsewhere. So, just getting rid of the white of the envelope here. All right, I feel like that's good. I feel like this is good. Let me do one more thing. I'll be glad when this one's done, because then I'm going to move on to... Okay, guys, I lost a pair of scissors. Where did they go? I need those. There they are. Buried. Yeah, it's pretty lucky that most of my neighbors are home. My neighbor Patty across the street, I know she doesn't watch this. She works from home. She's an administrative executive. She has a home-based business. And Joe's home, Greg's home, I'm home. Most all of my neighbors are home, are all retired. So, or got forced out of jobs due to cutbacks. And so this is the back side of this. I'm going to give it a quick ink. It can be written on. I need some ink drawn when I went around the corners up here. Too late. I've already put lace and things up there. Nope, I'm not. I'm going to leave it square. It's supposed to be a tag, but it's going to be a journaling space that's not that. All right. Oh, whoops. Got to put her back in here. Come on now. Get in there. So, do I want to put anything up at the top? No, I actually think I'm going to leave it. I will put some, let's see if I have a lace bit for that. I do. Let me get it out of here. You know, I got these, you know, to make these little goodies with, but I'm using them for my project pieces right now. They've just been the best. When I fussy cut, I put things in there. I love these things. I'm going to have to order another set. I ordered 100 and thought, oh, I probably won't use them. Maybe I'll sell them on my site or something. And no, I'm using them. So I was shocked at myself. All right, let's... Maybe get down there. I don't know. Hold on, I'm concentrating. I just told you to hold on again. Darn it. I'll be with you in a moment. Please hold. All lines are busy at the moment. The next available service representative will be with you shortly. I shouldn't be laughing. I could have probably did a really good job with that. I have done that in my life. I've been the receptionist. And I was really, really, really a young wife. No, I don't like that on there. Okay. I might like it if it was a bulb pin, but I'm not liking that on there. I don't know if I'm going to leave this on here or not. I think it's kind of cute just to have the little star and the little butterfly. The lace just doesn't work. Maybe a bow. Oh, I never thought about that. I could put a pretty bow up there. In fact, I was just admiring some bows that someone was doing, and I thought, oh, I should do some bows. Like long. That's a pretty color, huh? I've used this almost completely. What color is this? Beige. Okay, I'm going to have to order some more beige from her because it has been like my exclusive thing on here. I love this stuff. I've never been a huge fan of it, but all of a sudden, I don't know. I woke up one day and went, I need to use that. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. I'm not a fan of sari silk. Don't care for it. So myself to use it. I mean, I love it in other people's work, but for me, no. I don't gravitate towards that for some weird reason. Oh, I wanted them both to have long tails. Sugar. That's not what I want. I want them to have long. Well, let's try something else. Let's where are you? Gonna make a mess on my mat, and I'm gonna have to clean it, aren't I? I'm just gonna ink this up a bit to give it some color. I mean, there are fun ways to do this using these inks and the sprays from Tim Holtz to color your white ribbon. Someone told me if you could only buy one of these Hug Snugs to get the white or the cream, because you could color them and you can make your own pretty colors. So I took that advice. I think that was Robin Dudley House who said that. She said to do that. Hi, Robin. I don't know if you're watching today. I don't know if you're watching this at all. I know you're a subscriber, or were. Again, I love that other YouTube designers watch me, but I also know that they are like mega busy. Okay, so what I want to do is I don't mind if that's a little bit longer, but not quite maybe that much. Yikes. Okay, Laurette, cutting in midair. Brilliant. Not. All right. Now I want to add something to that. I'm going to add a tail. Oh, sorry. You're probably looking at my arm here or my side. I was trying to get to my drawers. Get in my drawers. I want some of this pretty sparkly, this fun stuff. Okay. I think this might have come from a Tattered Dream, maybe? I can't remember where I got all these pretty little, probably a Tattered Dream. I'm going to say that's where I got these beautiful things. Well, what I wanted to do originally was tie them all together at the same time. Let's see if we can do it. Now that I've wrinkled up my ribbon. This is not going to be easy, I just realized. What was I think? Nah, I can't do it. I mean, I maybe could, but I don't want to do it on video. Let me try something else. Busy day in the neighborhood today. It's not the real Wednesday for sure, because for me, because that's when the garden guys come. And as you know from last week's video, that was crazy. I had just finished and all the gardeners pulled up. I don't know, guys. I had an idea, but it's not gelling. I need to finish one more piece. So I'm going to come back to this because I need to keep moving on, but I will finish it. the minute I get off camera, and I will let you know how it came out. You'll see it in the reveal. So I guess there'll be some surprises. I want to use Claudia's piece here. I want to use one of these ladies. Trying to decide which one's kind of the most lacy. She's really beautiful. So is she. I'll need less fussy cutting with her. Let's see how I do. Let's see how I do. I'm sitting on the edge of the chair. Let's hope I don't bang my face on the table. That would be horrible. Well, I hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday, because I think this is when you're going to see it. Could be Thursday, too. You may send someone on Wednesday and Thursday, or Tuesday and Wednesday. Everything's going to be off. So if I say, hey, happy Wednesday or whatever, and it's not Wednesday, forgive me. I am doing multiple videos. I have to, because this week I have so many things to do. I have so many videos to make. I have to get caught up with my design projects, so I'm excited. I can't wait to start it. So that means I'm going to be finishing this one and starting that one at the same time. And I've got to get those big envelope folios you saw, the botanical ones. I haven't had time to get them into my shop yet. And hold on, I got to clean up all this ink. Just a minute, please. I'm going to take a little break for just a second while I clean up the ink. How did I lose my wet one? My dry one? Oh my gosh, Laurette. Ooh, I gotta dry some more. I've run out of dry ones. I take my wet ones and, you know, I use them a little bit or whatever and they dry out. So I keep using them until they're too grungy to use. There we go. Alrighty. It's sitting on top of something somewhere, I'm sure. Make sure it's dry. I need to replace my little tape there. Okay, so I feel like she needs something behind her. I don't want to use book page on this, you know, so I've been very careful to just keep it laces. So I guess it will be lace behind her. I'm looking to see what I have here. The cool part about cleaning out this box was I did find laces that I didn't know were in there. Surprise. Yeah, nice. So let's, looking for scissors. Oh, there's a nice little piece for my scraps. Oh, don't like that. There. Now, which is the right side? That's the right side, I think. Oh, isn't she pretty? I want something dark in there, though. What should I use that could be dark? I don't know if I have. I have this really pretty, but I use it super sparingly because it's a dark lace I have very little of. I really love it, but it's sort of a brown, and I just adore it. It's kind of like Gail's favorite lace. You know, we all have our favorite laces, and I was hoping I had like a piece, like a little bit in here, but I don't think I do. Looking through my lace box. That's creamy. That adds another color, but that's not what I was looking for. I guess it's hiding in I've hidden it in my drawers, so I won't use it all at once. I'm down to just like a little bit. Oh, where did that come from? think that works. I need some scissors. Sorry I'm so quiet today, ladies. Major concentration going on, medication. No headache right now, which is fabulous. I'm so happy not to have the headache. It went away. I knew it would, but it was the kind of headache that I knew would respond to my medicine, but it also makes me really sleepy. I should be sleeping, but I have no time for sleep. Sleep overrated. What's that? Sleep? No, I don't sleep. Who needs sleep? Who needs? No, I don't need no stinking sleep. Okay. I want some white. I need some more white in there. How about this one? Well, there was a pin in there, but it seemed kind of redundant considering. Yep, I think that's given her enough stuff. I had a great time making those little clips. Oh, I probably didn't show, well, I showed them in the other video, but I didn't show what they do. Well, did I? I don't think I did. I showed them to you, but I didn't show you what they do. This is going to go on the Traveler's Notebook. They're a clip that you clip on. They're not a paper clip. They're like a hair clip. And you clip them on to your journals or your cards or whatever you're going to use. So, yeah, those are fun. So those were fun to make. There's a billion little layers on there. I just took all these little scraps and filled it up. It was just so fun to make. I had a great time. But it makes a humongous mess as I pulled out like every single thing I had in my drawer. All right. I think what I'll do, I'm wiggling around in my chair. Sorry. I'm distracting you guys today. Okay. Let me do some inking here. Getting too many things on my desk again. Making me crazy. I don't like clutter. All right. Yeah, that's the top. That's what I thought. I could feel it with my hands. I'm aging the lace. Even though it's old, it's still not that old. And what it does is it picks up the pattern a little bit, so it makes it stand out so we can see everything. There we go. Oh, I won't do too much of that to the white, maybe. Let me just look before I add my, yep, we're good. I know you're wondering why I'm covering this up, but she looks a little bit lost if I don't, so I don't want her to be lost. Can't have a lost lady. Have a pretty good idea where that's going to go. Sorry, I need my... have a wall of glue here in my way, keeping me from getting to anything. All right. Next. My nails are a complete mess, and I have done nothing to fix them until I am done with this particular project, because this has been a nail polish killer. Literally. Has killed my nail polish. I did my nails twice, and I went, no, I'm done. I'm going to wait. But I've left the polish on that's damaged to protect my nail beds, so from this glue and keep them from peeling. So... okay, I know where that's gonna go. Oops. Got a glue goober. as Miss Gail would say. Hello, Gail. Hope you're feeling better, sweetie. Last time I talked to her, she said she was starting to feel better. So, well, not 100%, but better than she was. So I was super happy to hear about that. I was very worried about my sister. Let's see. I've already inked this, except I don't really like that white part under her arms. But I am not that fussy to where I'm going to cut that. So I am using the Fabri-Tac. I've used a lot of Fabri-Tac on this project, more than I've ever used ever, because of all the laces and flowers and pearls and all the goodies. It's not my favorite feeling on my hands, but you know, what can you do? Now I want to put some lace down here and here. Now, the fun part is, the other day, I don't know, I bumped into something and a bucket fell on the floor when I was filming in my sewing studio. And I thought, what is all this? Well, I shouldn't call it a bucket. It was a basket of lace. So, more laces, ladies. There's a little tiny thin ones that I looked online for and couldn't find. Well, it's because they're vintage. Haha. And I happen to have a bunch. So, how I ended up with so many of these laces, I was telling, I think, my husband or my daughter, somebody, that my girlfriend Debbie and I, we would go to what they call the truckload sales at Hancock Fabrics. And this was back 70s and 80s. And we would go to these sales. They would back up a truck, a semi, to the fabric store. And they would pull out all these sample overstock laces and sell them for like $1 for the whole entire board. And you would get whatever lace was on the board. So basically, when they were having one of those, it was sort of like Blue Light Special at Kmart. Or for those of you who know what Kmart is, you would run. You would go there. You would sit in your car early in the morning waiting. So as soon as we dropped those kids off, we were there. We would meet there in our cars, and we would, climb into each other's car, and we would sit and wait and wait and wait. And then the truck would pull up, and we would get out and stand in line. And man, the minute they opened the door and threw this stuff onto big, long, 8, 10 foot, well, they were 12-foot tables, they would throw all these cards and things and like these onto the tables. We would just, it was a frenzy. We would grab everything we could get. My mom would go too, whenever she was in the area and where she lived. We would grab everything we could grab. And, because you're just, back then, $1 was not cheap, but you got so much lace for $1. It was still quite a bit because things used to sell for 29 cents. So, but it was so much fun. Oh my God, it was crazy. It was total chaos. It was like a sample sale. Basically, it was a sample sale. That's what these are. Yards and yards and yards and yards. And we would because we were doing bridal accessories at the time. So for us, we were like, yes, we're going to make so much money, because we got all this stuff at a great deal. And it was fun. Otherwise, we couldn't have afforded to do it. We were young moms with kids, so, and homes, and, we were trying to make the bills. So it was a blast. Oh my gosh, to this day, I'll never forget that. Debbie, do you remember that? I know you watch occasionally. Hopefully you remember, because it was just the time of our lives. We had so much fun. And then we would each sit on the phone, old school phones with the long, long cords. And, I had on my shoulder, and of course I always had a kink in my shoulder, and we would talk while we sewed and crafted until, we had to go get the kids, and, because we were doing, our business. And so it was a lot of fun. I will never forget that. It was a lot of fun. I loved every minute of it. So it's one of those things I miss so much. She moved away to Georgia, so I don't get to see her at all. And, I'd always hoped to travel there, but my health just hasn't let me do it. So, but that's how I came to have so many of these types of laces. And then my mom did the same thing. So in her area, because we didn't live in the same area at the time. So I think she was no, yes, she did. I don't know. She might have been up in Marin. I'm not sure at the time. Not where we were. So I don't know but whenever she could, she would grab, her stash. She built it the same way. She would go to the clearance bins at like Rite Aid and, not Rite Aid, but Coronet and some of those stores like that were around at the time. And she would go through the clearance bins and buy lace bulk, you know. So I have a lot of that. So we had a good time. She'd call me up and say, oh my gosh, I just got a huge stash of lace. And like, I'm so jealous, Mom. And then she's like, yeah, well, I'm jealous of your truckload sales. So she moved to Arizona. She picked up a lot of lace too. So that's why I have such a huge lace stash of this kind of lace. I don't have a lot of applique lace, which I need. I gotta find a good source for it where I can get it regularly. I want a shop that I can just go to and look. I don't want one of those like, okay, today's the only day for the sale, because if and then you're trying to get it and you can't get it and you're disappointed. So I don't think that's my jam. Although I would like that. I would love to be on somebody's lacy design team, because I know I would do their laces justice. But maybe someday someone will ask me to be on their design team that owns one of the fabulous lace stores, lace shops. Well, isn't she pretty? Talk about lacy. Woo. Well, Claudia, I hope you think I did these papers justice here. I feel like I need to do something at the bottom as well. This is just going to be the laciest piece ever. What time? Oh, we're coming up on time, guys. Oh, I can't believe it. I was hoping to finish this. Well, I'm going to finish it. Even if we go over, I'm going to finish this. I am bound and determined. It's my final piece. And then you will see the flip through. I'm not sure when that will be. Sometime this week. But hopefully we'll get it done. Getting hungry. It's time for lunch. I ate a long time ago. I don't do breakfast, but I did today because I know I had multiple videos. And I've been eating breakfast more. I keep saying I don't do breakfast, and here I'm eating it, but I'm working. So I kind of need the food. Keep my body going. All right. I hope I didn't just do that all down here. Oh, I hope not. Sorry. Sorry. I'm making these so you guys can see it, and here I'm not letting you see it. Not good. All right, let's finish up with these pearls so I can throw this piece away. My husband's back. He's waiting to put the router in. Yay! Otherwise, I can't load this, download these videos until he does that. So, oh, I have to start a new sheet. Oh, shucks. Okay. I'm looking for a bow. I had it out for me to use today. I put it on a plate so I would find it. And do you think I can find it? No. I put it on one of these little plates. Oh my goodness, you guys. Why is it no matter how much I prep, it doesn't help me? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Let me find my plate. There it is. Found it. Yeah, I'm also going to do some paper clips for the Traveler's Notebook. Thinking I want a bow maybe right here. No, honey, not now, please. I'm finishing my video. Let me get this inked up a little bit. I know he's anxious to put that up, but it would be too distracting for me to try to have him. I don't need it right now just to film. I'm trying to figure out where this needs to go. Kind of thinking I want it right there next to her. What do we think? Don't know. I know that needs some pearls. I have to stand up. I'm sorry. Excuse me a minute. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Here we go. We're ready to break into a new one. Yay! Oh, I already did. Whoops, I already did. But that's okay. I'm ready for it to be ready to go. Happy that other one's done. Or mostly. All right. Concentrating. There, that took care of that. So that's going to go right there, I think. It's either that or a flower. Now let's do a bow. I think I got a little mess there. Alrighty. I'm going to be filling this bottle. I don't have to squeeze it so hard if I keep it full. I'd rather keep it full than squeeze it so hard. Wow, there you have it. Isn't that pretty? Now I'm ready to glue this down. It's just a three-fold in. Let's just fold it in thirds and then, you know, glue it down. Okay, now I want a pocket here. So before I do that, I'm going to put my thumb notch in. And I'm going to ink that a bit. And then I'm going to, let's close that for a minute. And I'm going to, let me ink this. Yep, we've gone over, but I don't care because I want to finish this. I am not stopping till I am done with this, because the next time I said you see this, it will be because I'm done. All right, so we've got our pockets. Isn't that pretty? I still feel like she needs something else. I'll figure it out. There's bound to be something down here I'm going to do, maybe. I don't really know yet. But I'm going to finish sealing this up, so let's do that. I think it's easier for me to run the glue along the bottom there. Oh, that may not work. Because I don't want to close that. That's a pocket. Did it work? No. All right. I was trying to be smart. It didn't work. I feel like my glue's a bit clogged up today. A bit thick. Doesn't want to come out. Now, next time you see this too, I'm going to change this mat for my next shabby project so that it's okay. We're going to go ahead and I'm not going to decorate in there. So I'm going to figure out if there's anything else I'm going to put on here. I don't think there is, but you never know. Next time you see it, it may have a little more zhuzh, but we'll see. Sometimes I think I finished a piece and I look at it some more and I go, it needs more. Needs more. There you have it. And the things that I see going in that will be, you know, some cards and things will go in these pockets. So let's hope I didn't. Did I just open the bottom when I did that? I might have. Hopefully not. I want to catch it before it glues itself shut. Alrighty, there you have it, a lovely pocket. Like I said, I'll see if there's anything else I want to add to it, but I think it's really, really good. So let me move some things off here and clean up my desk a little bit and show off what we did make in this video. We did get, where'd my third piece go? Oh, I put it back in the journal. So let me lay these out to show you. And then the next time you see this, it will be done. It will be done with everything. I will not show any more pieces. We are done, ladies. So we have our lovely envelope that you can open and write your secret notes in. Add other notes, I think would be fun. I'm going to have to see what else I can maybe add to this. Maybe at the top I'll add some lace to give it a little more room. We just made ourselves a lovely pocket that we could put some pretty goodies in, and a double pocket that you can, it's standalone. So all these pieces are standalone. Then we have our little flip here that has a pocket and a journaling card on it. So we got a little bit of writing space on the back of her, on the back of this, and on the back of that. This will have 2 cards in it, so it definitely will have writing space, and this is definitely writing space. So I want to thank you all for coming along. I really appreciate and love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for all the times that you watch me and you comment and you give me a thumbs up and you share me and you subscribed. I just appreciate each and every one of you more than you will ever know. So thank you so very much. And I know I will see you all very soon. Hugs and kisses. Bye-bye.